Hi, welcome back, and today we're going to be looking at the Line 6 Spider 3. Now these have been around in various guises for a good few years now. Quite a nice little amp. I'll give you all the specs shortly when I do a close-up of the controls. Now this does have some strange quirks. Now I tried one before, some time back, an older model, and it had very similar quirks, so it seems like Line 6 have not fixed that. We'll get into that later in the video as we play. Now, firstly, I'm going to be playing a number of guitars through it on the clean channel, just so you can hear how this amp reacts to different guitar makes and different pickups in various sort of settings. You get a good idea of how a guitar is going to sound with an amp that way. And then we'll go on and play a few other things, and I'll show you what sort of run through all the various effects it has, and then we'll do a little jam session as we normally do. Anyway, we'll get up close to the controls now, and we'll just go over the specs there. Okay, well, this particular model is a 15 watt version. Has quite a nice 8-inch speaker built in. Not too heavy to carry around either of these. I can't remember what the weight is. If I do remember, I'll let you know. Okay, usual thing, guitar input on this side. We have a drive control here, which works with all the channels. First button here is for the clean. Then we have the standard kind of setup of bass, mid and treble. Now this is where this amp gets quite different from other amps. It's got a standard sort of crunch channel here, but then they've added in this one for metal. I quite like this word, insane. Yeah, that does sound, I wouldn't say it's insane, but it's certainly different from the other two channels. They've got channel volume here as well, and over here we've got some effects built in. You can obviously turn them off. So we've got chorus and flanger through here, and you can set the levels with this controller as well. We have a phaser, and we have a tremolo on this side, and you can use both effects together. Now on this side we have the, well, what is that? Oh, a sweep echo. Sorry, I should put my glasses on, shouldn't I? Sweep echo, tape echo, and reverb. Now the reverb on this is actually pretty good. Then over here we have the master volume, and here we have the little mini jack for CD or MP3 or whatever input, and then the headphone socket and a standard on-off switch. Okay, let's see what this baby sounds like. Well, there we have the Line 6 Spider 3. Now overall I think it's quite an impressive little amp. The built-in effects are okay. I particularly like the reverb and the clean channel. It's definitely geared towards people wanting to play a little bit more metal. Sorry if you can hear that bang in the background, that's my wife building cupboards. Normally she's on a drum kit causing background noise, but today she's doing some chiseling. Anyway, back to topic. Yeah, did you notice the massive quirks of this amp, which really pissed me off? That's whenever you change channel or whenever you turn it on, the volume just goes ballistic, irrespective of where they're set, and the effects come on even if they're set at 0. So you have to just then touch the channel volume of whichever channel you're on, and the sound just disappears almost to nothing, and then you have to reset it all again. And then with the effects are on, whether you've got them selected or not, so you have to wind them up to full, then back them off to 0, then they're off. Yeah, that's really a quirk that shouldn't be there. And yeah, a failure of Line 6 to sort that out, because it's exactly the same on an older model I had. Well, I tried. Anyway, there is a feature I did forget to tell you, and that is when you select a channel, whatever, you can actually set up the gains and the volumes and stuff, and then store it as a preset, which is actually quite a good little feature. Because of this awful quirk it had, I actually restored it back to factory reset, thinking that maybe that was because of somebody else's presets, but nah, all those problems are still in it. Yeah, a bit of a shame. But yeah, overall quite a nice little amp. Like I say, the effects were okay. It took my effects pedal board quite well. It didn't induce any noise. It seemed to react quite well with it. Different guitars do sound quite different through it. Not all guitars suit these Line 6s. Make your own mind up on that. But yeah, pretty good. On the last little jam session, I only used the effects built into the amp. The only pedal I used was my Trio Plus pedal for the little loop I put in. Anyway, there we have it. Pretty good. I like the clean, I like the reverb. I think a pretty good little amp for, what, 50, 60 quid second hand? Can't go wrong. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. More videos coming up, so please stay tuned for that, and we'll catch up again soon. Bye now.